when we're laying on our deathbed, you're not going to worry about how much money you had, how much power you had, how much prestige. You're going to see that that was all game, that that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact you had on other people's lives.
We are all on a separate journey. But the beautiful thing about our life here on this earth is at my funeral, they ain't going to talk about my success. They're going to talk about who Nick was and how Nick lived and how Nick loved and encouraged.
Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success, it's having an impact. It's knowing you haven't walked the planet in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you've blessed lives, you've developed people, and you have made the world a better place.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life will rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what was in your heart.
Life is a mirror, and life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are. When you were born, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries while you rejoice.
The easiest thing to do. It's a natural human inclination when you're comfortable, when you're relaxed, when you have some semblance of good emotions, to just chill there and not risk it. To not step out of that comfort zone. It's evolutionary, right? Once you have kind of a good thing, you have a chance of passing your genes along, you don't want to fuck it up. You don't want to take those risks. You don't want to keep excelling. You don't want to put that pressure on yourself. Ironically, the more that you step up, the more that you become a champion, the more you're putting yourself in the spotlight, the more you're gonna put that pressure on yourself. It's so much easier to have an excuse. How much easier would it be, say you're like a football player, to like drop that pass in middle school football and say the sun was in your eyes, versus catching it, becoming a hero, going to high school, putting years in the weight room, trying to become a star there, trying to get to college, become more years in the weight room, years of like draining, super hard fucking work on your body and your mind, and then years to try and make it professionally. So much work, so much pressure, so many people watching you, so hard to do. How much easier is it to have that excuse when you're a young kid and just, oh, I'm sorry, the sun was in my eye, I'm sorry I tripped, oh, I just wasn't that good of an athlete. It's easy, it's comfortable, nobody will ever know. Nobody ever knows all the opportunities you could have had in your life that you didn't take, right? Nobody ever sees that. They just see, you know, you're safe, comfortable, easy life. Most extreme example of this would be suicide, dark topic. But think about it, like when you see people like they write their suicide notes, like I couldn't take it anymore. It was so much pain, I just couldn't handle the struggle, right? They just wanted a way out. They wanted a way to hide from life, to just be comfortable and avoid any negative emotions. And suicide's the most extreme example of that, but people actually, in a certain sense, commit little suicides every day. Every time you see that hot girl and you go talk to her, every time you could push for like a promotion at work or push to go out and like do your dream job, and you stick with the safe, comfortable, sickly, easy job, you're not pushing yourself, you're not going outside of that comfort zone, and you're dying a little bit inside. So basically you're just taking that small death over and over and fucking over again. And that's not the life you want to have. When I die, I want my grave to say he lived his life, not he died little by little every single fucking day. So strive for that. Will it be easy? No. Will it be worth it? Probably. I'll tell you when I'm 80. Live for greatness, not for like avoiding negative emotions. Nobody remembers someone who lived his life safe and comfortable and just avoided bad feelings. That's weak, that's chode, fuck that.